our world, there's so few places you can go and feel part of something.
You talk about spirit of joy, there's a lot of love and laughter, but it's really coming to your family every Sunday.
What's unique about Spirit of Joy is the ability to feel free and at home.
Having never been in a church before, it was unusual that a church, I could find a place in a church where I felt comfortable.
Sometimes you go to churches and you feel pressured, you feel uncomfortable. Like at Spirit of Joy, you can just be who you are.
Here at Spirit of Joy, we have a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of faiths, and we've all come together because we believe in what God's vision is for this church.
Hi, I'm Danny Treidinger.
Freddie Koss.
Danielle Plummer.
Aaron Connors.
Anna Elias.
My name is Leon Wheeler.
Phil Greavy.
Roswitha von Ehrenkork.
William Rodriguez.
Dorothy Stanley.
My name is Pete Westlake.
Debbie Robles.
Mary Ruth Shelton.
My name is Sandy Gaston, and I've been involved with Spirit of Joy since day one.
The uniqueness is how loving and caring the community is and how we reach outward.
I work on the outreach team, and we have a lot of projects going at one time, and it just totally amazes me at how the people of Spirit of Joy respond.
To support this community and to fulfill the role that God wants for it here in East Orlando.
Just the amount of giving nature that people have here at Spirit of Joy is also something that I think is fairly unique.
The Spirit of Joy has given as much as I've given.
In most churches, a small percentage of the people do a large percentage of the work. And I think here at Spirit of Joy, we've broken that mold, and there's a large percentage of people who are active in worship and who are active in the various ministries that we do.
It's just amazing what you can accomplish, and there's so many people willing to do it.
In other churches where if you ask for people to volunteer, you get those maybe 3 to 5. Yeah, Spirit of Joy, you get 10 to 15, 25 to 50.
Well, I've been really involved with the children's ministry, and so that's where I found a lot of joy.
Helping all of us as women become stronger Christian women and grow closer to Christ and closer to one another has been very special. It's brought a lot of joy to me.
Find and show God's love.
On Sunday morning, I really feel the joy of being in communion with God when I'm singing. I'm hoping that people can see that in my face and want that for themselves.
The neat thing that I found about the Spirit of Joy is that it's been able to provide me a way to deepen my relationship with Christ.
It's learning that my gifts are from God and need to be given back to Him.
I certainly feel more spiritually rooted than when I started. I've been a Christian all my life. I've been a practicing Christian, and I visited churches wherever I went, but there's something about Spirit of Joy that just made me go a little bit deeper.
And the people of Spirit of Joy brought me deeper into a relationship with God.
The youth activities were like a big part in my growing as an individual and my understanding everything from the Bible to current events in the world.
Just seeing other people growing and seeing myself grow in my faith.
You know, this place has given me a chance to really grow my faith. And I say that because of the church community and what the members have brought and what they go through and what they serve. It's great faith. It's a great faith statement.
The church should be a place where people who have been unchurched can come and feel that grace and not feel judged and not feel like they have to be perfect in order to come to church.
It's just a joy to walk in the door and to feel God in this place.
I've gone through some fairly trying times, and there has always been someone within the congregation to be there for me when I needed it.
Such a depth of feeling and a desire by the people in general to overcome their own human weaknesses, frailties, thoughts in order to bond and be together in a God way.
If anything I've learned by coming to the Lutheran Church,
although I always heard in the Mormon church, the Baptist church, different churches I went to, I never experienced or understood about grace, about how we are to forgive others and how others forgive us and how God Himself loves and gives us grace in our life every day. So I find great joy at the Spirit of Joy.
And I've never encountered such a committed group of Christians, people who know what they believe in, who have big dreams and big visions.
I had a vision of this church the first time I came in it in Pastor Jeff's office, and that vision was that this church is going to be a bright spot of God's love and the outpouring of God's grace on this side of Orlando.
Individual to individual, I think that's a great way for us to spread our name and spread who we are and what we're doing.
To be able to invite their unchurched friends and to just draw people who don't yet know Christ.
It's going to take me, someone who's not comfortable with saying, hey, come on down to church and let's talk about your relationship and see if there's a home there for you.
On another level, I would like to see the church grow multiculturally.
My joy would be to see, sitting in here to take communion, is that the line just goes on and on and on.
We would have to increase our sanctuary size, and because of the size of that growth, we would be able to really have an impact to reach people who are in spiritual need. The future is just limitless. What can be done?
If they get up every morning and basically say, okay, what can I do for you today, God? That's all we need.
And actually seek out visitors and talk to them and get acquainted with them.
It's not time to stop. We've built a nice facility. We've had God's help in doing that. But we have to use this facility to its best advantage to help other people, to bring them into the community that we have here at Spirit of Joy.
It's going to take the kind of things that we did to build this building. It's going to take that and maybe even more to continue it.
Continued faith and taking big steps and taking big risks.
We have to do it with our tithes, we have to do it with our time, and we most importantly have to do it with our prayers.
Look in your heart and look to God to give you an idea of what you can do for the church to help the community.